What are three essential mobile assets you should own? In part one, we are discussing the good old pickup truck. In this series, Plan B, we discuss how do you survive and thrive in financial chaos. Welcome to the Red to Black podcast hosted by Warner and Mario, two Marine officers and businessmen. Mario, what are your thoughts on the good old American pickup truck?
Yeah, Warner. So it's got high utility and high durability. You can do a lot of things with a pickup truck, and it's super robust and durable. It's going to last a long time. In fact, it'll outlast you if you take care of it. I like that you have two pickup trucks. I have one. I have a 1991 Dodge Cummins diesel pickup truck. It's a 3/4 ton, but it's got some bigger leaf springs on the back. And I've got an Alaska camper on the back pickup truck bed. So I have a Plan B operation. It's got about 500-mile range. It's a diesel. It gets great gas mileage. It gets about 20 to 25 miles per gallon on the highway. And I can move out about 500 miles from the city and live in the back of my camper if I need to. I like that you have two. My second truck is a 2000 Toyota 4Runner. It's a body on frame. It's like a Tacoma or a Hilux, but it's got the full. It's a wagon, so it's got the full back end for folks that don't know what a 4Runner is. Warner, what are your thoughts?
So three things when looking for anything, whether it's an asset or a vehicle, and I wrote an article on this, which I'll link below, and that is form, function, and durability. So let's talk form in terms of pickup trucks. Pickup trucks, they're square, they're long, they have big cabs depending on what you buy. I mean, there's so many different types. And then on the back, you have that bed. So that's the form. You can put a camper on that. So you put another form on top of that, and you have this sheltered space. Thing I like about trucks too is you can keep the inside clean, the cab, and you keep the back dirty. You can clean out as you like. Water can get in there. It can drain out. When you have something like a Suburban, like my parents have, when you take that dirt in, that dirt eventually works its way up to the front of the truck. That's why I don't like Suburbans and that type of stuff. I like that separation. So that's the form. The form also, when you look at it, you have really beefy suspension. You have big gas tanks, and you have engines. Yes, they guzzle a lot of fuel. Like my Toyota Tundra gets about 12 miles a gallon. You're probably getting 18 to 20 on your diesel, I bet. Right? So I'm getting about 300-mile range, and you're getting a 500-mile range. That takes us into the functionality. So the functionality is how far can this asset take me? Just like when we talked about businesses, how functional is that business at creating cash? It makes $1, it keeps 30 cents on the dollar, like a database company. A oil company makes $1, it keeps 5 cents on the dollar. What's the function? How does it function? How does it operate? Pickup truck is durability. You can hit a curb and the suspension won't go out of whack. You can whack a tree and the truck will still be all right. You can take it over really rocky, rough terrain, versus like a BMW or a Porsche. You're bottom out. You're not going anywhere. You could sleep out of the back of it. It's very functional. And now the durability, everything's built. Like if you look at Ford trucks, they're not designed. Like I know they have these King Ranch, these beautiful trucks, but Ford trucks have been known to be designed to take an absolute whacking beating. Just go look in the construction industry and look what the majority of guys are driving. They're driving these old F-150s, maybe some 250s, but mostly F-150s, and they beat the living crap. I mean, dents in the side. I was in the construction industry for about 7 years. I've seen it. So those are the three areas you want to look for: that form, function, and durability. Mario, what are your thoughts on those three areas?
Made a bad pickup truck in America. We've made horrible cars, but if you look back at the history of pickup trucks in America, we've never made a bad one. You can't really buy a bad pickup truck. There's so much competition, and the people that buy them use them so much that they break down and fall apart and have a horrible reputation. So Dodge, Chevy, Ford, doesn't really matter. Toyota is a great pickup truck. I wish they would make a diesel platform, but it's an unbelievable platform. You can drive a Toyota pickup truck around the world and you'll find parts. And you can safely drive that car anywhere in the world, and there's a dealership somewhere to get parts. Dodge Cummins, the Cummins platform is that the Cummins engine's around the world too. And it's not only in other series we're going to cover nautical mobility. The Dodge Cummins is not only in land vehicles, it's also a marine platform. So you got crossover between both pickup trucks and boats. So parts work on both platforms, same parts, same injectors, The best injectors for an old 12 valve Cummins are actually from a boat. They're marine injectors. They're huge, durable, corrosion resistant, awesome platform to put boat parts actually on a pickup truck. But pickup truck is the number one thing. If you're going to save up some money and have a plan B, and it actually will pay you, you'll save, actually, it won't pay you, but you will save money owning a pickup truck with a camper on the back of it, because instead of staying in hotels, you'll stay in your camper and you'll save that money. And then you'll find it much better than staying in hotels. I've stayed in thousands of hotels. I've traveled all over the world. It's a pain to get your bags out of a car, haul it into a hotel, unpack, sleep, haul everything back the next morning. When you can just pull in somewhere and just walk to the back of your pickup truck and camp, it's so much more relaxing. Warner, what are your thoughts on that?
It is. So to close this out, 3 things that a pickup truck in my mind affords you is, number one is that durability. It takes a beating, takes a licking, and keeps on ticking. Number 2 is that ability to store gear in it or live out of it. Huge. And then number 3 is that reliability of that engine, that Cummins or that Toyota engine. If you ask anyone in the world or any mechanic in the US, they'll tell you that that Cummins engine is really reliable, and that Toyota engine is one of the best engines ever made for a pickup truck. Phenomenal. So those are my closing thoughts. Thank you guys for listening. Subscribe to the channel, like and comment. Tell us what type of info, questions, or anything else you'd like us to talk about. And as always, we look forward to connecting with you in the future. Thank you for your time.